All right, the NBA season has ended. Woo! Congratulations to those who made the playoffs and are contending for playoff spots or play-in spots. Sadness for those teams that did not make it but are looking to build towards something. So these are the teams that there are teams you should look out for, and there are teams that are going to falter over these next few years. Teams that you should look out for. Detroit. Miami. Look at what Miami does. If they make a run down through the playoffs, maybe win a title, they can probably hold on to that roster. Okay. If they lose first round, I've heard people say that Jimmy Butler could get traded. Whoa. Whoa. Where did that come from? I didn't even know that was even a possibility, but I'm hearing that people want better shooting. Jimmy Butler isn't that great of a shooter, and that's why he could be on the outs if they lose first round again, because they lost first round, I think last year, if not 2 years ago. No, 2 years ago they were in the finals, my bad. So last year they were out quickly. Look out for Minnesota. They just won their play-in game. I think they're in the playoffs. Where they go from this is beyond me. I don't know. They got a lot of veteran, good players on that basketball team. That Memphis versus Minnesota playoff game, or playoff games, that playoff series, that's going to be something to watch in these next upcoming years. They got a lot of young talent. They got a lot of veteran players. That's something to look forward to. Chicago kind of struggled at the end of the year. Didn't know where they were going to come from. Didn't know if they were going to be good or bad. Got good really early, got bad really late. People are saying they could get ousted early by Milwaukee, but could make some trades again that could put them right back into playoff contention for the next season. Look out for Chicago. And lastly, but certainly not least, Brooklyn. It's been a couple years. I think they're going to demand a championship now. They're going to demand a championship out of KD. It's time for you to win a title, like in Brooklyn, because they haven't had one. No more struggling. No more distractions. No more weirdness. No more Kyrie and the vaccine. And no, like, that's done. We're done. We won a championship in Brooklyn. So being ousted first round, probably not a great thing to happen. Ben Simmons is dealing with back issues this season. You got reasons and excuses to be like, all right, we just didn't have it together this year. You had James Harden walking in fat, and then we traded him away. Okay, so there are reasons why it wouldn't work. That's fair. All of that is fair. But next season is the season. You cannot struggle anymore. You cannot go through an entire season with one player that won't play because I don't want the vaccine. No. You got to be 100%. I think they're going to demand that a title be won, or there will be heads a-rolling. Now we go to teams on the downtrodden. Number one, it's a possibility the Lakers could trade Russell Westbrook, LeBron James could leave, and Anthony Davis be the only star on your basketball team with no roster and a new coach. That is something to really pay attention to. I don't think that LeBron stays in LA. And with that, his GOAT conversation will finally die out. I'm hearing rumors that they want Mark Jackson as a coach, so on and so forth. It's like, whatever, dude. We don't care about what coach name is floating in the wind. We want to see if LeBron James is leaving. We want to see if Russell Westbrook gets traded. We want to see things happen. Maybe nothing happens. Maybe everything happens. I have no idea. But maybe nothing happens. That's a possibility. They can keep the same roster, bring on a new coach, kind of restructure the roster behind those three for a little bit, and then kind of play that way. But, excuse me, I don't see how it works. Knicks. The New York, come on, man. Y'all are playing, like, everybody else is playing AAU. You playing old school. You playing. I don't see how Julius Randle, he's probably going to be gone. I can see him on trade block. The roster there is terribly built. Evan Fournier, yeah, he can shoot. He's a great shooter, but you didn't need to pay him. You paid him a lot of money to be there. That's not what you do. Quickly should be coming into his own. He should, he should be the starting point guard over a Derrick Rose. But hey, that's not my team, so we'll see. We'll see. And I don't know what happens with Tom Thibodeau. Leon Rose is dodging questions from fans and media, which is crazy in and of itself. But yeah, we'll see about the Knicks. Utah. It's number 3. This is your year. I can't say that. Like, you can't lose. You can't lose. You've exhausted every excuse to be like, come on, guys, just give us another year. No. Your year was when you were the number 1 seed in the West and you lost because everyone said that you would lose. And guess what you did? You lost. So guess what happens if you lose first round against the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic by himself? No one in that fan base should trust a Donovan Mitchell to make it out first or second round, or a Rudy Gobert to make it out first or second round, or a Quinn Snyder to make this all work. It's been rumored that Quinn Snyder could be fired. It's been rumored that Donovan Mitchell would come to the East. It's been rumored that Rudy Gobert would come to the East. Or the Warriors, but they just really trying to make the best roster available. We can just stop that. I don't know. We can just chill out. We can just chill on that. We don't want that. I think I'm named 5 good teams and 5 bad ones. I think I'm on the 4th. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Charlotte. What are you doing, MJ? You got 2 max players. Why are you trying to bring in Russell Westbrook? Look, I understand that he works in Jordan or he has a signature shoe deal in Jordan and he might cuss out Jordan, or Jordan might cuss out Russell Westbrook. You're not getting prime Russell Westbrook, MJ. You're getting like closer to the end of his career, Russell Westbrook. So if you want him. So I don't think that's a good plan. I don't think that's a good move. I think you should take a year, kind of focus on your younger talent or your max players that are really stars versus doing what doing the Kemba Walker. And even so, Kemba Walker is a really good player. Kind of faltered on the teams that he went to. He should have went to better teams. Going to New York was not ideal. That's not a team that you should have went to. I don't have another team on a downtrodden. Darn. Well, that's all I got for the teams on the upswing. Teams on the downtrodden. Sports Logic.